welcome back to Brewing Happiness. Grab your cup and whatever it is you love a brew of, and let's chat this morning. Now, if there was one single treatment that you could take that could improve your memory, increase your concentration, strengthen your immune system, decrease the likelihood of health by accident, and even better, if this treatment were free and had absolutely no negative side effects whatsoever, and is considered to be, as treatments go, highly enjoyable. Would you give it a try? Would you want to know what it was? You should. And you guessed it, it's just getting good sleep. That's right, all that goodness just from getting a good night's sleep. In fact, did you know that just by getting an extra 60 to 90 minutes of sleep every night, you can have these benefits? Psychologists and psychiatrists agree that this is one of the most overlooked health issues of our time, and that many Americans, and I'll even venture to say many world citizens beyond Americans, are chronically sleep deprived, right? Regularly do not get enough sleep. Very few of us get the required 8 hours or more of sleep. Well, and as in our study in Happiness Hacks told us last week, right? 7 hours, the optimum amount. Very few of us even get that 7 hours of sleep that our study said was optimal, right? And the Institute of Medicine estimates that 50 to 70 million adults in the U.S., or more than 35%, in a 2009 study, were sleep deprived. So, the consequences of not getting enough sleep, they're pretty terrible. It impairs your memory, increases your stress and your cortisol, taxes your immune system. It's linked to high blood pressure, increased or heart disease, stroke, disrupts your whole body's normal metabolism. Not to mention, like I said, accidents. The Department of Transportation says that drowsy driving is responsible for 1,500 fatalities and over 4,000 injuries every year. And many of us are carrying what we call sleep debt, right? If you continue to not get enough sleep, the deficit is compounding. The badness is multiplying, right? This means millions of us are living less than optimal lives and performing at less than our best selves. That's right. And as we know, we love to talk about the brain, or I do. Love to talk about the brain and science, and according by your brain, your amygdala, or amygdala. I'm going to learn to say this. Amygdala, that's it. Your amygdala is the emotional center of your brain. And it triggers whether you're in this fight or flight or rest and digest state, right? Fight or flight, stress, rest and digest, calmness and peace. All right. And when you're well rested, well, then your prefrontal cortex, and this is where your executive functioning, your decision making, your management of emotions and all that is happening. Well, your prefrontal cortex regulates and manages the amygdala and keeps it in check, so it can, actually the amygdala processes your feelings, right? But the prefrontal cortex keeps the amygdala in the rest and digest stage so it can process your emotions. Okay, now we're getting really, really sciencey. The amygdala, 60% more responsive, or the amygdala is 60% more reactive, I should say, when we don't get enough sleep. So we're more likely to have mood swings, outbursts, crankiness. You get cranky from not enough sleep. This is why. Because the part of your brain that regulates your calmness, your processing of emotions, your ability to respond with reason and kindness is tired. It's under rested, and because of that, starts impacting us. It's just impossible for that not to happen, right? Now, a study by psychologist David Dingus, PhD, showed that just 2 weeks of getting fewer than 8 hours a night. Okay, you go 2 weeks with You're busy at work, you're rushed, you're not getting enough every night. Well, that was the equivalent to the same deficits experienced by people that went 3 nights with no sleep at all. And we all know the badness of no sleep at all, right? Memory impairments, decision-making impairments, dramatic lapses in attention. Now, 65% of Americans who do get 7 or more hours of sleep a night, those that are the good sleepers, report excellent mental health. So we can see if their ability to process emotions, our ability to think clearly, make decisions, use logic, is impacted by not enough sleep, those are where we start having unhappiness, right? This is where we let our emotions dog us and control us, where we're too tired to fight the inner talk that's going on, and we start to believe it, and we're just right out of gas. So, naps can help, right? God knows I love a nap, and now that I'm retired, try to have one anytime my day allows it. But while naps are fun and great for the weekend, they don't make up for your deficit. They're not gonna make up for your lack of sleep. Now, you can catch up sleep. When you have a week that's really tough at work and you're not getting enough sleep, you can catch up on the weekend. You can get a couple of you ever go to bed and sleep 10 hours and, oh my God, how did I sleep so much? Your body needed it. You're catching up. You're putting some sleep back into the little bank, right? Into the little sleep bank. Now, a study that looked at the direct correlation, sleep and happiness, found, this is a little kludgy. I had to read it a couple times, so I'm going to try my best to explain it. It said that people who kind of believe that happiness is a zero-sum game. So if you kind of think there is limited happiness, you've got one pie of happiness, and if I give a slice to you, that's a slice that I can't have. Anyone who's guarded about their happiness, right, because they're convinced that they could run out, those people are less happy, and those people get less sleep. So people who believe in this zero-sum game were less happy, got less sleep, and those who scored higher on a life satisfaction test, where people asked, how happy are you, right, were less likely to endorse this zero-sum game about love and feeling and happiness, and felt like it was exponential, that there was as much as they wanted, and that they had the ability to get as much as they wanted. These people were happier and got more sleep. Now, the result of the study was that one's sleep habits seem to predict life satisfaction. Now, is it because happier people are calmer in their head so they sleep better? Or you sleep better so you're calmer in your head and you're happier? That's a great question. I don't know. But they did use this to say those who sleep well are just more satisfied with everyday life. So however it happens, whether you're happier so you sleep well but you're happier, the victorious cycle lives, and you want to be in it, right? You want to be in the victorious cycle. We talked, not the vicious cycle. That's the bad one. The victorious cycle is you sleep more, you're happier, you sleep more. And that's what you want to be in. So, have I convinced you that sleeping is good and that you want a good night's sleep, right? Yes, we do. Well, another Cornell study showed happiness is good for sleeping. Those that stay positive maintain a more positive than negative self-talk in their head, right? Have better sleep quality. The more fragile you are, the more reactive you are, the more susceptible you are to external forces hitting you, the more reactive you are to them, the less you're able to regulate and control your own emotions, and the more you give in to the punches around life, chances are the less you sleep. It's a pretty amazing correlation, if you ask me. But here's the thing. You can get better sleep. Because like everything we talk about, sleep is going to go into that bucket of a skill you can develop, a habit you can practice, something you can get better at. So, How do you get better sleep? Now, I'm going to tell you, this is a giant subject. Entire studies, entire books, entire people, and entire uh, professionals that dedicate their entire careers to this study. So our 5 or 10 minutes that we're going to share together may not be everything you need, but I guarantee there's some great ideas in here. So we have a natural rhythm. We, as our bodies, as humans, we have this circadian rhythm, and it just regulates when we are awake and have the, and we're just a bunch of chemicals, right? So it regulates whether we're awake and we got daytime chemicals, or whether we're drowsy and move towards sleep, filled with melatonin, the nighttime sleepy chemical. Everybody sleeps. All creatures sleep. Every living thing sleeps, right? So, the natural circadian rhythm is totally impacted by, ready? Sunlight. Yes, natural light or bright light helps keep our circadian rhythm healthy. If you're spending all day inside, and the only time you see the sun is out of the windshield of your car on your way to work and home, and maybe not even home because you work late and it's dark, right? Oh my, your body is confused, and that it's missing that sunlight that helps regulate when I'm awake and when I'm asleep. So, the natural sunlight improves your daytime energy, and it improves your nighttime sleep duration and quality. It improves your time to fall asleep by 83%. And a study found that 2 hours of light during the day, if you get 2 hours of sunlight during the day, increases your sleep by 2 hours a night. So, get more sunlight. What do we take? Take a walk. Get out there and get you a walk. Sit by a window. Open your shades. Let the sun shine. There, I say. All right. Next, reduce your blue light exposure. We hear it all the time. We're all surrounded by blue lights. Our phones, our tablets, our TVs, everything's blue light at you. And that blue light is messing with your circadian rhythm. So a couple thoughts. One is, they actually make glasses. They actually make blue light blocking glasses. So that if you do watch TV at night to relax, and sometimes that's the only time I really get to watch my shows, right? Is in the evening when you're on your journey towards sleep. Those blue light blocking glasses can really be helpful. I don't have any. I need to get some, but I've heard from friends that they make a crazy difference, and I need to get some. All right. The blue light tricks your brain. See, when you see the blue light, it tricks your brain into thinking there's still sunlight. And then it says, oh, daytime. I have lots of energy. No melatonin. So, we need to stop the blue light because your body wants to move into its evening sleeping phase, right? Put your phone chargers in another room. Your phones, every time somebody does something, your phone lights up, right? A little bit of blue light in the room. Put it in another room. Probably sitting right next to your nightstand, next to your head, right? Put it in another room. You don't need that blue light. Another thing is turn the TV off before bedtime. Like I said, we all like to watch TV. So we love to fall asleep to TV. But consider pulling out a book. Consider turning off the TV and reading. Something about your eyes, having to focus on those words, moving across the page. Oh, makes you tired. I have a book that I think I've read the same page 300 times because I fall asleep at the same page every night. All right. And then, you know what else? Good sleep habits are important. When we're training, my daughter has a 5-month-old and 3-month-old right now, right? And so she's big into sleep training the baby to sleep. Well, maybe you need a little sleep training too, because the principles that go into teaching a baby to fall asleep are the same as us, right? Routine, comfort, quiet, everything the same. Get you a little routine. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. Weekend or weekday. Same. Okay, maybe you want to sleep a little on the weekend. Okay, great. But don't sleep till 11 a.m. Give yourself a little sleepy. But try to maintain your schedule. Have a nighttime routine that teaches your body, that your body knows, oh, when you put on these pajamas, when you grab that book, when I feel that warm robe around me, When I go to the kitchen and get my glass of warm milk, whatever your routine is, when I take a bath, when I put essential oils behind my ears, whatever that is you're teaching your body, when those things happen, you're moving into the sleep. We are creatures of habit. Use the habit. Use it. Love your bedroom. Make it cozy. Make it beautiful. Make you want to be in your bed. I always say, spend money on the things you use every day. Get nice sheets. Get a nice comforter. Get a cozy pillow. Keep your bedroom uncluttered. So when you're in there, your mind can be uncluttered. You don't want to be looking at things, jogging your mind to be thinking about other things, right? Keep it uncluttered. Keep it serene. Use candles or sage or aromatherapy, essential oils, anything that you love that helps you relax. It's all about the relaxing game, right? Also lower your temperature. Temperatures can really affect us, and colder the better. Colder the better you'll sleep. Make it cold in your room. Get you a nice warm comforter. Best sleep ever. Avoid drinking and eating in the evening. Eating in the evening, so bad for us. Your tummy is busy working when it needs to be busy sleeping. So try not to eat at night. Only drink water at night. If you want to eat something light at night, eat a little fruit. Something really light and watery. Nothing that'll weigh you down. Try a warm bath or a shower before bed, right? Again, just want to relax, clear your mind. Spend a little time meditating, praying, calming, just stilling your mind. Just being still. You can use breathing techniques and relaxation techniques. You need one? The internet's full of them, right? Get your breathing and relaxation technique. So you are consciously telling your body, we're going to go to sleep now. We're going to relax and put ourselves into the mood to sleep. Read a book. Read a book about spirituality or about meditation. If you have trouble meditating, read a book about meditation. Or listen to audiobooks or music. There's music that's set to soothing megahertz or audio of someone speaking a lecture or something to improve your mind that's just quiet and soothing. And you know what they're going to say, so you can just fall asleep in the middle of it. And finally, my final tip on sleeping is this. Betty Gardenhire. Good morning, Betty. Hello. Thank you for watching. Yay, yay, yay. All right, now finally, I'm just going to say that sleeping is just like anything we desire, anything we want to manifest, anything we want to attract into our lives. How we talk about it is everything, right? How we think about it. What do you think happens if you're walking around all day going, I don't care, I just can't sleep. I can never fall asleep. I know I'm going to lie awake for hours tonight. Hello? You are calling yourself, you are telling yourself what your night's going to be like. Just like everything. Self-talk is everything, right? Embrace it. Look forward to it. Think of it as your friend. I can't wait to go to sleep tonight. I'm going to love going to sleep tonight. I can't wait to get in my bed and fall asleep tonight. You think it makes a difference? Because I assure you that it does. How we talk about our sleep is, or how we think about it, how we approach it, is like anything else in the world. When you tell the world you don't have it, you are living in the deficit, right? When you claim it, when you know it, and when you are grateful for it, it's already yours. You just haven't experienced it yet. So today I'm going to end no quote. I forgot the quote board yesterday. Silly me. But today no quotes because I have a poem today that I'm going to read the whole thing. I thought about pulling out an excerpt, but I love this poem, and so I'm going to read the whole thing. So I'm going to tell you, it's morning for me. I'm having my coffee. This is a morning show and a nighttime poem. Maybe it's nighttime for you or afternoon, or maybe you just want to bookmark this later to listen to this poem later when it is nighttime. So we're 19 and a half minutes into this broadcast. We're going to go a little long today, but maybe you just want to bookmark this and come back to it. It's called Elusive Dreams. All right, here we go. As daylight fades to early eve, we walk towards twilight, journey end, navigating as we go the rough and bumps around the bend. No time to waste or gather wool, each moment counts and they are few. The list of tasks runs through your mind long after day and work are through. You've changed your clothes, you've washed your face, now nestled in amongst the downs, still thinking of your chores and deeds, your mind a whirl, your brow a frown. You watch the clock as darkness drags out sounds from deep within the night. Each creak or groan begets a glance that only validates your plight. You do the math and count the hours of sleep you will not soon win back, and tell yourself you'll clear your mind and try another failed tack. As thoughts begin to wander far beyond the reach of sunshine's beams, suggestions of a dark night's ghost soon become all that they may seem. Elusive dreams look far away, no matter how eagerly or earnestly sought. How does the thing you long to find become the very one you fought? For what awaits the dreamer when conscious thoughts no longer shield the soul from contact with these strange, alluring planes we fly afield? Without wakeful inhibitions, we are freed to move beyond the mortal bonds and boundaries to which form and logic correspond. With conscious thought suspended, all the thresholds open wide. Worlds and ideas unimagined beckon us to come inside. Swirls of color set the stage for creatures never seen before, characters and situations presented so to be explored. Inhibition's absence let us dance within our sleep. Imagery and symbolism reveal secrets buried deep. Surrendering one's fears required to revel in dreaming spirit's flight, to leave oneself exposed to views of terror than delight. Letting go of daytime thoughts and all conclusions that we hold releases truths to be disclosed, as bold revealing dreams unfold. As you embrace uncovered secrets, embracing a crisp new worldview, empowered by the knowledge gained of all you already knew. Throwing off the fear of nighttime's cloaking, cloying, clinging clutch, relinquishing the boundaries that limit consciousness's touch. And look forward to surrender, to a nature not of this plane, knowing we may find a view your current world cannot contain, and heed the lessons seeping in from thoughts you didn't know you dreamed, as each day's foils and letdowns can then each night be redeemed. No longer lying dreading, every inching moment to no avail, now eager to lay me down each night, to sail on spirit's astral trail, grow to welcome all adventures and accept the soaring wings, embracing blissful, restful, soulful sleep and all it brings. Yes, I am an excellent sleeper. It's a gift. You can be too. So that's our day for today. Thanks for joining me, Brewing Happiness. Looking for some changes in the graphics and the stuff surrounding the show's not going to change, but just the stuff surrounding it might change a little bit. Anyway, loving spending this time with you in the morning. Hoping you're enjoying it. Let's see. We have very well said, says Betty, and good morning, Debbie. Love this time I spend with you in the morning. Love bringing the thoughts about happiness and starting you off with one positive thought for the day. So, I know you're awake today. You got stuff to do, but think about sleep tonight. Look forward to your sleep tonight. Have a plan to get a good night's sleep tonight. And until tomorrow, make it a happy day. Oh, that was a bad wave. Make it a happy day.